I know you're disappointed by Afton Bain's loss in Tennessee tonight, but can I show you something? We're talking significant margin shifts across the board. High single digits, if not double digits, in MAGA country. First, let me remind you that this is not an upset. We pretty much knew that this was gonna happen. The chances of actually winning this district were very, very slim, but never say never. Right? So every step of this effort was absolutely worth it. I was worried that people would walk away from this night disappointed based on a last minute expectation rather than seeing the result that we originally would have celebrated. It was going into MAGA country, a super gerrymandered district that went for Donald Trump with a 22-point margin just a year ago. And after just 10 months of Donald Trump being in power, getting that margin down to the single digits. Not even just cutting it in half, single digits. New York Times currently has the estimate around 9-point difference. That is insane. Guys, that is insane. That is a 13-point margin drop for MAGA after just 10 months. Midterms are in 11 months. Do you know how many districts they won with single-digit margins? A lot. I don't know the exact number, but it was a lot. And you know what's even better? This whole gerrymandering thing they've been doing, especially in Texas, may actually backfire on them. You may have heard rumblings of this, but in gerrymandering, they had to basically spread out their margins a little bit, meaning that instead of having fewer safe districts with wider margins, they went with trying to capture more districts with thinner margins. And this was already not boding very well for Texas because a lot of those margins relied on assuming similar levels of increased Latino support that they had last time. All this to say, they are worried. As they should be. No, Afton Bain did not win, but when Afton Bain called Van Epps up to concede, she reportedly didn't just, congratulate him quickly. She urged him to consider extending the ACA subsidies, which, by the way, is what makes her the sort of representative that the people really deserve. But this worry or fear isn't just important because of what it suggests about midterms, but rather because some of these individuals may be trying to save their own necks pretty soon, which could mean a whole lot of things. But it's a form of leverage, regardless. The one conclusion from tonight that I hope you'll walk away with isn't we lost, despite all that hard work, especially you, Tennesseans, but rather we made serious gains because of it. I'll see you at the next one.